Hey guys, welcome back. So this is a computer MCQ video by Uplatz. So let's proceed to the next question. What is the keyboard shortcut for creating a chart from the selected cells? So what is the keyboard shortcut for creating a chart from the selected cells? Is it F3, F5, F7, F11? The right answer is F11. The dash layer is responsible for source to destination delivery of a packet across multiple network lines. The dash layer is responsible for source to destination delivery of a packet across multiple network links. So which is that layer that is possible for source to destination packet delivery? It is the responsibility of a network layer. Then which of the following process is used by the computer to ensure that all the devices connect to its in working condition? Which of the following process is used by the computer to ensure all the devices connected to it is in working condition? Verifying, hibernating, starting, booting. So the right answer is booting. Technique of using disk space to make programs believe that the system contains more random access memory than is actually available is called. Technique of using disk space to make programs believe that system contains more random access memory than is actually available. So what is it called? Primary memory, virtual memory, random access memory. So it's quite obvious and easy. The right answer is virtual memory. It gives a feeling that the memory is more than the random access memory. A dash device receives the results from the CPU and provides them to the liveware. So dash device receives the result from the CPU and provides them to the liveware. It is output. EAROM stands for electrically altered read-only memory, electrically accepted read-only memory, electronically alterable read-only memory, electrically alterable read-only memory. So EARAM stands for electrically alterable read-only memory. Which of the following program is the closest to the machine code? So which of the following program is closest to the machine code? Is assembler. Which of the following are the examples of word processors? Word, WordPerfect, both A and B, none of the above. It is both. What are the examples of word processors? Which of the following is examples of spreadsheet? Microsoft Excel, Lotus 123, both A and B. It's again both. Both are the examples of spreadsheets. Which is the software which comes with the permission for people to redistribute copies for a limited period? Which is a software which comes with the permission for people to redistribute copies for a limited period? It is shareware. So shareware is the free software and often distributed informally for evaluation, after which fee may be requested for continuous use. It's a software that is initially shared by the owner for trial use at little or no cost. The dash digits are 0 to 9 and A to F. So which is the digits that are from 0 to 9 and A to F? The decimal are only from 0 to 9, binomial, trinomial, hexadecimal. So as you can guess, the right answer is hexadecimal. What does EULA stands for? Exit user license agreement, exit user utility license agreement, end utility license agreement, end user license agreement. It is end user license agreement. Which of the following media device cannot perform both the operation of reading and writing? Hard disk, pen drive, CD-ROM, floppy disk, none of these. So it is CD-ROM. So they cannot hard disk, pen drive, floppy disk. They can perform reading and writing. Whereas CD-ROM, you can only perform reading. Which of the following software is also called as closed source software? FreeBSD, proprietary software, Mandriva, Firefox. It is proprietary software. Means it's specific to a particular organization. It's not freely available. Physical addressing is performed by which layer of the OSI model? Physical addressing is performed by layer 2. So it is the data link layer. The physical addressing for network connections exists at the data link layer. Combines data bits into entities called frames. What is the process of dividing network into two or more networks called? Divider, subnetting, Ethernet, LAN. It is subnetting. Subnet is a network within a network. The logical division of an IP network is the process of logically dividing an IP network into more subnetworks. Dash is a collection of one or more files that correct flaws in the performance, reliability, or security of a specific software product. Update, piracy, patch. Dispatch. Internal hard disk is a memory and pen drive is a dash memory. Internal hard disk is a dash memory and pen drive is a dash memory. What are they both? So internal hard disk is an online memory, whereas pen drive is an offline memory. So online storage is when the data is stored on internet. Okay. But in this case, online is that comes with the computer. All right. And also offline storage is used for temporary storage. Okay. Whereas online storage is permanent memory. Offline is a type of temporary storage. So that's the meaning of online and offline in this context. Dash enables you to simultaneously keep multiple web pages open in one browser window. It is tab. Who developed the concept of email? It is Ray Tomlinson. Dash will be the output when AND operator is applied on inputs 1 and 0. It is 1 and 0. So when you apply a logical AND operation or the AND operation, the result will be 0 if any of the inputs are 1. So if any input is 0, then the result also will be 0. Okay. To get the result 1, all the inputs should also be 1. So here, since one input is 0, the AND operation will result in a 0. 2 to the power of 30 bytes represents it is 1 gigabyte. Which of the following operation is not performed by ALU? Division, logical and complement exponential. Division, logical and complement and exponential. So exponential is not performed by ALU. A dash is a hardware frame and set of electrical connection interfaces that enable a notebook computer to effectively serve as a desktop computer. Dash is a hardware frame and a set of electrical connection interfaces that enable a notebook computer to effectively serve as a desktop computer. It is docking station. So docking stations are laptops, are meant to bridge the gap between portability and having a stationary place to work and play. Dash is a program that searches for and identifies items in a database that correspond to keywords used specifically for finding particular sites on the World Wide Web. It is search engine where you search for anything that you want to. Floating point in computer refers to invalid hardware type, unsupported software, decimal numbers, or virus. It is decimal number. Then what does M stands in CAM? Is it magnetic manufacturing, multiple management? It is manufacturing. In computer, dash is a process by which two devices initiate communication. Is it protocol, handshaking, topology, networking? It is not topology, it is not networking. Protocol is a list of rules for communication, but handshake is the process by which the communication initiates. Which of the following is application software? Is it DBMS, spreadsheets, image editor, all of the above? So all these are application software, whatever we use in a computer, except operating system, antivirus, all majority of the softwares are application software. What is a bug bounty? A type of virus reward for finding a bug and reporting it to any organization. Genuine software reward for hacking a government website. It's a reward for finding a bug and reporting it to any organization. Find the odd one out. Is it Mico operating system, Android, Windows 10, Symbian operating system? It is Windows 10. MeeGo is a discontinued Linux distributed operating system. Okay. Dash is an organization provides services for accessing and using the internet. Domain hosting website ISP. It is ISP. Which of the following is used to store programs and files that are to be used later? Is it RAM, motherboard, hard disk, cache? So motherboard is a computer part for the overall connection. RAM is the primary memory. Hard disk is a secondary memory. Cache is also part of memory, but to store the files and programs to be used later means the files have to be permanent. So it is option C. Which of the following is not a processor architecture? RISC, EPIC, CISC, DISC. It is option D. Which of the following is mandatory for every disk? Root, sub, bare, none of the above. So for every disk, root is mandatory. A dash is a special program that processes statements written in a particular programming language and turns them into machine language. It is compiler. The following is called the father of Pascal programming language. It is none of these. So the right option is Etienne Pascal. It's called the father of Pascal. Segmentation and reassembly are performed by which layer of the OSI model? Is it layer 3, layer 4, layer 2, layer 7? Segmentation and reassembly are performed by layer 4. of the OSI model. So it is nothing but the transport layer. The data is broken down into segments when sent, then reassembled in the transport layer at the receiver side. Small scale integration is related to which generation of the computer? Related to third generation. Heat sink is used to provide warm-up power to processor, provide startup power to operating system, provide cooling to processor, none of these. It is used to provide cooling to the processor. The code written by user is called dash code, and the code after execution is called as. So the code written by the user is always called the source code. So the code after execution is object code.